Alright guys, we're back. I'm your boy D'Anthony. I'm my boy Don here. And we're Break Room Blitz, baby.
You know.
And as you guys know, the rules on the channel. If we make you smile or laugh, go hit that like button. If we make you think or you disagree, go ahead and comment. We would let you know why you were wrong and why we are right.
Yeah, what's up with that?
And if you want to see our beautiful face every week, check out that notification bell or the subscription button with the notification bell. And poof, pow, here we are. Alright, so we went to go, I want to apologize actually for picking this movie, but I tried to do something different.
I wanted to see this movie too, though. So
what is it? First Man? We went to go see First Man.
Yeah.
So I was the first man out the theater. But anyway, what's that about? First Man, what we got?
Alright, so basically this is a look at the life of the astronaut Neil Armstrong and the legendary space mission that led him to become the first man to walk on the moon on July 20th, 1969.
Alright, who we got in that?
So we have our the guy playing Neil Armstrong, Ryan Gosling. And then we have his wife, very pivotal role, Claire Foy. And a bunch of other actors.
Where's Claire Foy from?
She's recently done the Dragon Tattoo, the girl in the spider's web.
Oh yeah, I see her all through the trailers.
Yeah,
that's right.
So she's got her own movie coming up. Probably check that out too.
And you guys know who Ryan Gosling is.
Yeah.
For some of you guys, he's a heartthrob. Not so much for me. But so I'm gonna just jump in there what I thought. And I hate to be like this because it's a historical moment, and we'll get to why I'm doing quotes. But it for some people, I mean, it was a part of history. People watched it on TV.
Yeah.
Whether or not we actually went, who knows? But
allegedly,
right? Allegedly. I think it was more off just for nostalgia. It's not a movie to reinvigorate what happened. To like get younger people more interested in what happened back in 1969.
That's a very good point. Maybe that's why they added Ryan Gosling as the main guy.
Maybe, but the style of the movie was very. There's a lot of stares, a lot of music going on, but not a lot of dialogue, not a lot of explanation.
Right.
And I kind of need that. Like if you're gonna give me this man's life.
Mm-hmm.
Where did he come from? What was his upbringing? He was already an adult when we met him. Yes,
right.
He had a tragic moment, but it wasn't enough for me to really understand why we have these awkward stares all the time.
Yeah, very, very much so.
And, it was very dry.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like it was just very elongated. Like, the scenes just, went forever.
Yeah, they drew them out.
And it just wasn't necessary. And it's not a way that I would like a story told to me, especially about, someone that's supposed to be like this huge historical person.
Right.
I want as much detail as I can get. I'm like, oh man, I need to go do some research into that. I didn't even know that happened.
Right.
A lot of the stuff was just very long-winded. I don't know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It didn't resonate with me.
Right.
And I don't feel like it resonated with the people in that next to me either.
No.
I could not wait for it to be over. I'm going to just say that. I don't think it brought any actual value as far as telling that or retelling that story. I think you probably get more value out of a documentary than you would this movie. So if I have to rate it, I'm going to give it a 1 out of 5. I'm just going to be honest.
So you're not going to rewatch it?
Oh, hell no. There's zero rewatch value for me at all. There's just, I don't know. I'm not going to torture myself. This was probably, you know what? Because I expected it to be more like Gravity.
Gravity. I was thinking about Gravity, yeah.
Or
Apollo 13?
Martian.
The Martian?
The Martian.
Yeah.
But not so fake.
Yeah,
but, stuff was happening. Even the climax of the whole movie was boring.
Yeah.
So, it's not those two movies. It's not like Gravity. It's not like The Martian.
No.
You know what I could really compare it to, and if you like movies like that, you might like this, is what's the sci-fi movie everyone talks
I
about?
know. I'm talking
Blade Runner.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dude.
If you like Blade Runner, maybe
Slow burner.
you would like this.
It's a slow burner for sure.
But this is not my style. What do you think?
I felt like there was a lot of things that the viewer had to like come up with. Like you said, there's a lot of these slow stares, these a lot of serious moments in the movie where Ryan Gosling is actually like he went through some traumatic experience in his life, you know, and this whole mission he still stayed on task, but you can tell it's affecting him. And whether or not there was like, you know, depression or what he was going through during this whole time, stress or what have you, it's really hard to read him as a person. And whether or not, you know, Neil Armstrong was that kind of person, okay, that's not for me to say. But what the way that this movie was making him seem like was just not in a good light, basically.
In the interviews that I saw, he was more charismatic than what I saw
Right.
from Ryan Gosling. But that's an interview, maybe. I don't know. I wasn't born back then, so.
Right. So I mean, and that okay, going back to the way that they had him like stare off into space kind of thing and just like be like that depressed kind of guy. It's like, I shouldn't have to reach so far into thinking what's going in his mind right now.
Right.
Like, I don't want to be thinking, oh, he's probably depressed right now. Oh, he's probably super stressed out. That's why he's not talking to anybody. He's packing his shit and leaving. He's got a mission, stay on the mission and forget everything else.
He was a dick to me.
But, I mean, even that, I mean, like, yeah. Well, yeah, his personality had a lot to do with just, like, okay, how he's treating other people at this point, how he's treating his own family.
Right.
It's just hard for me to say. To me, it's like, okay, this movie's coming off way too much artsy than it is storytelling at this point. Documentary wise, I mean, if you want me to know his story, yeah, tell me what's going through his mind. Like actually say words as he's thinking, you know, without saying anything, just his thoughts, you know how they say in storytelling.
Narration?
Narrate for us. It's just like, like, dude, I'm not going to read you. I'm not that kind of person.
Now he's thinking about his daughter.
Right, exactly.
Now he wants to say something but doesn't know how to say it.
Something. Have his own voice narrate what he's going through, you know? It's just too much for me reaching. Overall, I kind of felt there were like really strong, good parts of this movie to take from. But
like
not,
what?
I mean, there was some good moments in the movie, just like the mission, the training. Yeah, some of the family struggles. I can kind of feel for him on that.
Was there training?
There was some training.
Because I felt like we just hopped in the ship. At every moment, we just hopped in. I'm like, is this a test run?
I mean,
nope. We're live.
They picked them. They spun them around and then they send them off.
Okay. I must have been asleep on that part.
Probably. I don't know. But overall, okay, if I had to give this movie a rating, again, there's no rewatch value for me. I did take some stuff away from it, but I'm gonna give it a straight like 2 out of 5. I feel like that's a fair score out of it. Yeah. 2 out of 5 is where I'm happy at. I'm good with that.
All right.
Not a complete disaster, but
this is a complete disaster.
I can't recommend seeing this.
I almost fell asleep at the climax of the movie when we're on the moon.
Yeah, and there's a lot of things that I want to say about this movie without like slamming it too hard right now. We're gonna have a discussion after that, and I have a couple of things to say even at that climax about him being the first one there. So. No spoilers.
Do we have time to pull up the IMDb? What they?
Yeah, so Metacritic score, IMDb score gave it a 7.3 out of 10. Metacritic score 85%. And then we've got Rotten Tomatoes, the critics 88%, and the audience score 66%. So we're way below that audience.
All right, well,
score.
don't listen to us then, I guess. Go watch it.
But you know what? I don't know what to say about that. Like, we do this a lot. We see a lot of movies, you know, and you might take something away from this, like, oh, it made me feel something. But you know what? That's an emotional response, and this is a documentary style movie, so I don't know. I'm done.
All right. Well,
Stick around for the discussion.
yeah. We're gonna just have a discussion about it. So check out that video. Where can we find you at?
You can find me on Facebook and Instagram at PwnedPops. That's PWNEDPOPS. I make custom figures like that. I've got a lot of orders coming through recently for some anime pops that are coming out, and maybe something you like. I don't know. Hit me up.
Right. Yeah, you can hit me up on all our social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I'm posting all the time, so if you want to interact, then let me know. Alright guys, we're out.
Peace.
Peace. Goddamn space movie.